guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Farscape. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 19 of season 2 of Farscape, the first of a three-parter. I will not be sitting down and watching all 3 episodes at one time because Look at the Princess taught me that I lose information if I watch all of them together. So I will be taking breaks in between these episodes, watching something else to cleanse the slate a little bit, but I do know that I have to watch them like rather quickly together because people get excited and they want to talk. So last time was a very disturbing episode, and I'm not I'm pretty used to gore by now, but that doesn't mean that I like it necessarily. I don't seek it out unless it's a Saw movie because amazing. But like something about eye gore is just, and it's a weird week for it all to go down. And I don't mean to spoil any other show, but like The Walking Dead and then like Invincible and then this with a Clockwork Nabari, an eye popping out kind of thing. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I hit the eyeball trifecta, I think. And it always seems to work out that way. And I had an eye exam, which I think is actually where I caught my cold. I'm just saying. When you have your face in those machines and they're doing all the things and flashing all the lights and doing all that shit to you, I'm like, they wiped where my forehead was, but I don't think they wiped everything else down. So I think that that's how I got this funk. And it almost sidelined me. I couldn't go into work, but sitting down to watch a 45-minute show, I could at least handle. Still very congested, nasally, raspy, sneezy, coughy, all the good fun stuff. But you know what? That could either decrease my enjoyment by 50%, or I can take something that helps all of that and makes me even more in the Farscape universe. Yes, I think that's what happened. So that was a long, I'm back. Clockwork Nabari was definitely hard to swallow. How they actually just temporarily cleanse you. Yikes. But you know, I was very like, why do they want Chiana? Why is she special? And like the thing is that I kept forgetting is that Neri is the one that is like leading this rebellion, and having her somehow handicaps him because he doesn't want anything to happen to his sister. And the more she like wants to keep going out and trying to find him and look for him and be with him, I get it. You just found out your brother's alive. But like that puts him in so much danger. No matter how much you want to see your brother, you gotta stay away. You absolutely have to. And the fact that John grabbed her and embraced her in that moment and like knew that she felt that pain, like I, again, always like praise John because he's very emotionally aware of situations and how to handle them. And, you know, especially with Chiana, like I'd like to say that John is like her surrogate brother because I was like, they're like brother and sister, but like they still flirt and they still like say things to each other that I'm kind of like, I'm not going to say that to my brother. Like that's just, that's kind of gross. But they have a different relationship, but they have those brotherly, sisterly moments where they're very supportive. And we could say that it's kind of like best friends. And I never had a brother, but I would hope that's how I would be with my brother, is that he would be like one of my best friends. So like I'm so glad John is on here because like Aaron's getting better. Dargo is, you know, very passionate, very angry. There's really, really hard to find that middle ground with Dargo being understanding. And when he does, it's brilliant. It's absolutely wonderful. Raj'll confide nothing in. Zan would be a little too woo-woo. So I think John is like that perfect person to have on the ship that, you know, people can like let everything out and he's there to receive. Now, the thing is, though, he's still got Scorpy's little chip up there, and Harvey pops in every now and then. And it's interesting that, like, he was pretending to have, like, kind of lost his mind a little bit when he was cleansed, and he was like, yo, man, like, total, like, surfer dude. And, like, that's funny that that's what was, like, mind cleansed to him, was dumb instead of just, like, subordinate. But, like, you know, the part where, like, he's kind of acting crazy, I, like, said to myself, I was like, that's not unusual for John to just be that way now. And I don't know what the chip is doing long term to his brain, but it does worry me. Not only, like, having some form of contact with John, so he never really gets relief from Scorpius, even though it's Harvey, but, like, he doesn't get relief from him. And I'm sure that, like, as we're coming to a head of the end of this season, I'm sure it's going to be part of what we're seeing. This being a 3-parter, I have no idea what it's about, but I did catch the title as being Liars, Guns, and Money. Oh, shit. Are we getting Joffy? I have no idea. Do we ever see Joffy ever again? Like, I would love that for Dargo. Maybe a little bit. Maybe. Because, like, if he's got a teenage son, hard thing to deal with is any teenager with hormones pumping through them. Difficult business. So I'm actually curious to see what Daddy Dargo is like, because he seems like he would either be incredibly docile as a father, like just Pinky, just especially if he had a girl, I think she would just have him wrapped around her Pinky. But like I think a son is a little bit harder, especially with Dargo being a warrior and like really wanting to push. Like be strong, be a warrior, da 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 da, and I'm really interested to see how that dynamic works. And then I always hope for Talon and Crace, which is weird, because like now I'm kind of like I'm not okay with Crace, but like I'm kind of like calmer about him when I see him. I'm not completely enraged. I'm just like, okay, what's the tea? Tell us what's happening. What do you need? You're annoying, but like you've kept Talon safe and you aren't intentionally trying to kill people and take over the galaxy. So do you need a cup of sugar, neighbor? I guess, you know, like I'm a little bit more open to being, I don't know. I was going to say kind. I don't want to. Trusting. Still don't want to, but like not immediate, like anytime I see him. So that's at least getting better. So, Scorpy, Crace, Talon, wormholes from Earth. I don't know. Joffy. What is her brother's name? Neri. You know, like we've got things. Stark, wherever he is floating around in space. Like hopefully he's like recollected, re-solidified. I can't think of anything else that sounds smart. Come together right now. Benadryl. All right, guys, let's go.
Just keep going.
Ooh, Stark.
Follow the Nexus coordinates.
But we've been following them for 3 solar days.
Just follow them, pilot. Or do I have
Can
to
she
take over
sense
manual
him?
command?
Maybe.
Go away, Crichton.
All right.
When Stark communicated with me, he insisted that we follow the Nexus coordinates. If we do what he says, he will be there.
There's nothing out there, okay? Aaron has
John.
gone and done the long-range...
We should return to the slave auction immediately.
Oh.
We have no currency, Dargo. We cannot save your son. But we can save Stark.
And we need Stark.
Zan, maybe... Well, maybe I'm just saying maybe...
No.
You didn't communicate with Stark. You know, Zan, sometimes when we want something really badly, we think things happen when they don't.
I do not need a lesson from you, child.
Ooh, come on, Zan.
This mask! Talk to me!
I believe her.
Unless you all think I'm imagining it.
I do.
I don't.
So I want you to turn this ship around.
Easy, Dargo.
Do you also believe I am imagining my communication with Stark?
I don't. John.
Louis, you show me some pretty wacky things. But it's been 3 days, and Dargo's son is...
Don't give up. Don't stop, Zan.
Oh!
Hurry. I'm dying.
Oh!
Moya's found something.
Yes!
There's a ship directly in front of us.
Fuck yeah!
Moya's sensors are picking up one being.
Maneuver close and deploy the docking.
Light is faint, Crichton. We have to reach him quickly.
Yeah, you do.
He's barely breathing. This is impossible.
possible when you're literally carrying him through the door?
Doug, I've done it. I know how to save your son.
Aren't you glad you waited 3 days? You massive dick. Maybe. Benadryl dance. Dry sinuses.
It's all here, Doug. Everything.
What is this dread? How will it help me save my son?
What is this, Dren? Just listen to him. Good grief.
Inquiring minds want to know, how the hell did you get here?
I stole a ship.
Magic.
You were executed. You were dispersed.
He respersed. Reconstituted.
This body is only a molecular creation, a vessel for my true incorporeal self.
Incorporeal self, yeah.
When I dispersed, I instantly traveled to locate these plans, and then I reconstituted the shell of this
Reconstituted,
body
okay.
and stole a ship to come find you.
I told you it was still alive.
Oh, shut up, Chiana.
Sam was telling the truth. Go on, Stark.
Doug, your son is being sold in a lot of 10,000 slaves. This is a blueprint for a depository.
What, you mean like a bank? Yes.
Are we gonna rob a bank?
Are we gonna rob a bank?
I like how Chiana's excited and so am I.
We can't do that. I can't.
We're sure you can.
You got the perfect person.
It is one that services only criminals who wish to hide what they have stolen from others.
Are you talking about a shadow depository?
Oh yeah, of course he knows what one of those are.
But with these, I can control the internal depository door motion detectors.
Those little things?
These are a complete set of blueprints. Vault layout, everything. In one container is enough wealth to buy the entire shipment of slaves and still have enough left over to make all of us filthy rich forever.
Do we want that? Or do we just want Jothi?
I helped the deposit designer cross over to death. His last thoughts led me to these.
Helped or murdered?
Did you kill him?
That was the question.
Not exactly.
Did the designer have enough time to explain to you how much firepower is actually inside this depository?
Not precisely.
Oh, that's comforting.
Yeah.
We'll have to go down and have a look for ourselves.
Their arsenal would be massive. This is suicide, Dargo.
Well, this is the only way we can save my son. We must consider it.
Dargo, wait. No.
I mean, yes, we do have to consider it.
I know you want to do this, but it is not possible.
You won't even consider this? Fine, we'll go without you.
Dargo, calm down.
You're cowards. All of you.
He's a little blinded by his rage.
He does not need my permission.
Get him on the phone.
He is not responding to any of my signals.
Dargo!
How much of a
So
head
he
start
just
does he have?
left?
Cleared Moya not more than 50 microns ago.
Dargo, pick up the damn phone. I know you can hear me.
See? His reactions, his emotions are from one side to the other. If Dargo could learn to keep a cool head the majority of the time, he would be unstoppable.
That's big.
It's very big.
Cool.
I suggest you take.
Don't threaten me, Natira.
There's Dargo.
And don't forget who I am.
You're nobody here.
Oop. Oop.
But do as I say, and we'll let the relationship unfold.
Scorpy.
What?
Scorpius.
Where?
Talking to that weird blue alien.
It's not Scorpius. You're having
See?
visions again.
Yep.
Have a look.
That should be the least of your worries.
It just jumps in at the most inopportune times.
And we're worried about Dargo.
Okay, everybody's being really chippy. Knock it off.
Hand over your weapons.
What is your business here, peacekeepers?
Very good.
Oh, we get John pretending to be a peacekeeper again? I love it.
We have something to deposit.
What makes you think we'd be interested?
You ever hear of KFC?
Yum.
KFC.
It is, to my knowledge, unique in the universe, and unique is always valuable.
And finger licking good.
Now, we have managed to procure all 11 secret ingredients. What we need to do now is discuss the terms of...
Guards! The locker! Seize him!
Oh, damn it, Dargo. You're gonna get arrested, and then we're gonna have to rescue you, and then steal the money, and then rescue your son. Y'all got some kinky boots on this show, let me tell ya. Hey.
As a race, Luxons can be inartful at love, inadequate at war, and intrinsically inept.
How insulting.
But this one is intelligent.
Shall I execute him?
No. He also expects to be interrogated.
Are you interested? Give me one more word that starts with IN. Seriously.
Let's not disappoint him.
It's time to go.
Oh boy. I love her makeup.
Largo is down there because of you!
Oh, chill out. God, everyone calm the hell down.
It's the only way to save Joffy. It's the plan!
What plan?
The plan to get Dargo back and to rob the depository.
But you put the whole place on security alert!
It's his.
Can you guys stop doing this to Stark?
Dargo's breached their system. They'll scramble their codes so I can link in, and they'll never even know. But I have to work quickly.
So you'll leave me alone! I've only got 6 hours before they reset their codes.
I'm gonna reset his code.
Come on, guys.
Don't worry about a thing. It's all part of the plan.
I trust him.
Bet his life on that.
No, he bet his son's life on that.
Which means Dargo is in deep. Jeez. That is some outfit, girl. Leaving nothing to the imagination, and I am happy about it.
He hasn't said a word.
He's Luxon. He'll die first. Which means all this pain has been for nothing. As it will continue to be. But perhaps you like pain.
What? Ah!
Is that it?
Stop it!
I hope so.
I've changed my mind.
Good grief.
7% isn't nearly enough. I want 10.
Listen, Sluck. You get what we agreed upon, and you'll be happy about it, okay? Now, Stark's gadget will switch our container for the valuable one.
Are they putting him inside that thing?
But what if something goes wrong?
We have complete confidence in you, Rigel, especially where money is concerned. You ready, Rigel?
Do I look ready?
Helium toots.
The gas will suspend your biological functions just long enough to avoid being detected by a bioscan.
10%, do you hear me? I consider this an oral contract.
Bye-bye. Night-night.
Should have been instantaneous. I'll have to adjust the mix next time.
Yeah, well, he metabolizes quickly, so you definitely have to give him a stronger dose.
It's a matter of precision, timing. I must create my link at the precise moment they reset the...
Oh, we got it.
I'm in. Are you sure this is gonna work?
Yes, it'll work. I spent too much time thinking it through.
I spent too much time thinking through the Farscape project.
Your side, my side. My side, your side. Now, go away. You know, go back to your quarters. Do nothing. That's what Dargo said you do best.
Ground rule. You don't lie to me. Did Dargo say that?
I'm sorry.
He didn't. Do you have any other lies you want to confess?
What an insane scene.
You want to guilt trip me, that's fine. Just don't lie to me. Good.
Yeah, easy, Stark and Crichton. Good grief, that was intense. Oh, yeah.
This is it?
Oh, look at Zan!
May I help you?
No, bring me whoever's in charge here. I know a functionary when one crawls in front of my face. Now fetch me your master like a good little minion.
I love this.
Are you here to make a transaction?
I am Orala. I understand you've been having security problems.
You've been misinformed.
I had one of my operatives test your systems himself.
The Luxon. He belongs to you.
I love
He's
this.
still alive.
Last I checked.
They couldn't even kill a Luxon.
I will take him back now.
You'll take whatever I give you.
Oh my god.
How did he get our code?
It is not my job to plug your security leak.
Then why have you come here?
Time-sensitive goods. I need storage for 1 soul a day.
1 soul a day.
Gianna.
Explosives negative.
Biologicals negative.
Oh, this is fantastic. I love watching them do this.
It's extremely ugly.
But priceless. And now, my Luxon.
They're just gonna hand over Dargo?
The vault is made from Madium steel. Does that alleviate your security concerns?
I'll let you know in one solar day.
Please. The code to your container is now linked to your genetic profile.
Retrieving container.
Only you will be able to gain access.
Interesting.
Here comes your container now.
Cool. It's like Gringotts, but no dragons. Unless there's dragons. A dragon.
Bonnie and Clyde. Oh no, forget about that one. It's a bad ending.
Yeah, very bad. You don't want that ending. Scorpius is here. Natira should know.
You can't escape me, you know that.
Not now, you freak. Get out of my head.
Scorpius.
Yep.
Yes, Scorpius.
No.
He's here.
Scorpius.
Hi. Is it kind of like Voldemort? Like when he's close, John can sense him even more? The chip goes overactive. He sees two Scorpies.
I've come for my property. If you could just be a little patient.
Is he not okay?
I must see Natira now.
He's not okay.
Natira's policy on client confidentiality is very strict. I could lose my position.
Of course.
Oh, man. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
That won't be your fault.
Yeah, what's going on with him? Is it the cooling rods?
What is that?
My boy Scorpius.
Yeah. Oh my god. That is just awful.
He's half scared and got a hell of a heat problem.
Yeah.
That must be how he stays cool.
And now we know. I mean, we'd unknown, but like now he knows. John knows.
Scorpius is here.
If you'd allow my assistant to escort you.
Natira!
Scorpius!
Why are they all mildly afraid of Scorpius? I mean, I get it, but like also like what does he mean here?
Follow me.
Okay. So we got one solar day for Rigel to do something to get us money. Dargo's free at least.
To claim my property.
What property?
Straight to business.
Do they have a relationship?
Scorpius. For a half Scaran, you can sometimes be so cold.
Yuck.
I heard about the destruction of your organic base.
And you thought I was dead?
Well, I'm glad I was wrong.
You seized my property.
Oh, shit.
Of course. But I'll provide you with merchandise of equal value.
I think he wants his stuff.
For my inconvenience, you'll provide me with triple the value.
Double.
Triple.
Yeah, girl, you just gotta do it.
I'll make the arrangements.
That's why she was scared, is because she got rid of his stuff.
You knew that he had a safe deposit box in that bank. Oh, we've talked about lying.
Did
Yes,
you?
I knew.
Okay.
But if I told you... Well, we would have stayed the hell away! What the hell were you thinking? I didn't know he'd be here.
That's true.
You just wanted revenge!
My people and Dargo's son are the reason I'm here.
For the love of God, will he just trust Stark, please?
There's no need to panic. We can still pull this off undetected. I've modified these comms so that they'll encrypt all transmissions. And this passkey has been calibrated to control all their doors. This plan will work.
I hope.
In the event, we're committed.
Yeah.
Zan,
Yes, John.
can you concoct something for me that reacts with heat? And by react, I mean explode.
I can prepare some jellyfan paste.
Do that, please.
Don't turn this into a vendetta, John.
Yeah, I don't know if right now's the right time, buddy.
I didn't.
You know what? That's absolutely fair.
How soon will we have them?
The arrangements are rather complex.
And what am I supposed to do while I wait?
Accept my apologies.
Return to the Marauder. I will summon you if I need you. Leave that. Natira will tend to me, should I require it.
Oh,
True.
my.
I know many ways to bleed off your excess heat.
Oh, man. This show is so sexual. It's my jam. Hey, buddy. Good job.
The blue bitch said this would be easy.
Oh, it's just harder than just doing barely nothing.
Dom and I should have to work this hard.
Look at you, though. A little bit of sweat never hurt you, buddy. If you can sweat, I have no idea.
Let's see if this thing actually works.
So far, we're right on schedule.
That's how Rigel is. All he's got to do is switch containers.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for Baywatch. Better yet, the Discovery Channel.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Are you still angry with me?
Furious.
Good. It adds enthusiasm to our encounters.
So unusual. So weird.
Let's leave the coolant rods. Perfect. Come on.
Crichton.
Let's go.
Retrieving container.
Oh, Rigel. Was he able to switch them correctly? I don't think he ever left, right? I wonder. Oh. Aaron, do it for him, please. Actually, I don't want anything to happen to Scorpius. I enjoy him as a character. I hate what he's doing to John.
No, you can't. Give it to me.
Thank you. Because he can't knowingly hurt Scorpius. That's what the chip is stopping him from doing.
Get down.
Hey. Huh? Yeah. No. Dang. Like, while you're down there.
The beryllium ingots
Crazy.
have been transferred into your container. You'll be pleased with their value.
I'd better be similarly pleased with their quantity.
Flirty little smile that he has, the
Beryllium ingots?
The Delvian woman. These are her possessions.
A Delvian?
Security lockdown.
Who was with her?
An Abari, a Luxon, and two Sebastians.
Right! See all exits!
Oh, let that rod start doing something to your brains. If Scorpy hadn't showed up, it wouldn't have been a problem.
The doors are still there, and what's happening? Scorpius must be on to us. Don't panic, hold your position.
Yeah, everyone just calm the fuck down.
What the frill? They're jamming the cameras.
Stark! You and Dargo get Zan, Tiana, and Rigel out and will act as a diversion.
That is suicide, Aaron.
Almost as suicidal as strolling in and walking through a security door.
Yep. Oh, John.
What is the matter with you?
Oh, there's the kiss that I wanted.
Scorpy, when he put me in his chair, he did something, and it's getting worse.
God.
Nice. I love John and Aaron working as a duo together.
50% of these riches is not enough. 100% of dead is dead.
Thank you, Rigel. Thank you.
Stark! Dargo, are you there?
Stark.
Come on, Stark. Concentrate.
If you fail them, I'll kill you.
Can he just have somebody try to not kill him?
This is my facility, Scorpius. You'll go nowhere without me.
Oh. Uh-oh.
How much do you owe me in every way?
Oh.
Too much that I cannot repay.
If I leave with this man in custody,
Then all is forgiven.
Oh, that's worth it to her. Yeah, run amok, Scorpy, run amok.
The central processing area, John.
I hate how this chip affects him.
My fault, my fault.
Come on, Stark. Come on, Stark. Come on. Come on.
You can do it.
There you go. That's what you say, Dargo. Not I'll kill you. Oh. That was not the way to handle that.
If Scorpius gets me...
I know. Shoot you.
No, shoot him. Look, we have to talk.
Not here. You'll get us both killed.
I have to tell you how I feel.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. About what, though?
No, you don't.
About Scorpius. Or you don't have to tell. No. Oh, she knows. I'm all over the place.
Got your pill for me, I guess. Take it now.
Where's my pill? This time I get a pill.
That's it, Dargo. You're back in their system.
Nice.
No pill for Rigel. Of course not.
Don't move! We'll shoot if you resist.
Don't think about it.
Ooh. Instantaneous for everyone else. She made it stronger.
I knew I had to adjust the mix.
We must change your cooling rods. You're burning through them too fast.
Ooh, yeah, no. Let him go throw a temper tantrum. Temper tantrum. Sounds about right.
Is the rematch ever better than the original fight?
Sometimes. Rocky 2. Hey. How's your head doing, Scorpy?
What the hell did you put in my head? A neurobiotracer. Call it what you like.
Neurobiotracer.
A tiny chip. A tiny seed that's been growing in your brain.
Growing?
Touching every aspect of your personality.
Didn't happen to see Lillian Johnson, did ya?
Yeah.
It's helped save you once or twice since escaping my damn embrace.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the matter, Scorpy? You don't look too good.
Neither do you, Crichton.
I got a piece of you and me, now you got a piece of me and you.
Change it now!
Scorpius.
Oh, no one to help. It was so close to blowing up his head.
You cannot let me die any more than I can sacrifice you. Save me.
No.
He's literally gonna have to help save Scorpius right now.
Inside the rock.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
You go just bastard.
Oh, my God, John.
It means I die too. Neither one of us can die.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early
John Crichton.
I hate that something funny is happening while something dramatic's happening. He's not gonna die. Scorpius isn't gonna die like this. Yeah, no, he's not gonna die. Not like that. It better be in a blaze of freaking glory of John having satisfaction of being able to fight the chip.
You've proven yourself to be a worthy friend, and one not to be distrusted again.
Nice sentiment.
After all these desolate cycles, I'm about to see my son. And that tortured being there is the one who's made it possible.
Yeah.
What about your other tortured friend?
Yeah, maybe be kind to both.
Friends support one another unconditionally.
They also forgive one another.
You know, for a very young Nabari, she is very mature. Oh.
I got Scorpius in my head.
Is there a way for us to get that chip out?
It was hard, letting him die.
He's not dead.
I meant what I said, didn't say.
I know.
An I love you, I know moment, but not quite. Are the ingots not money? Oh. Oh, no. No. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like creepy crawlies. Ugh. You know what? No rush to get to that episode. All right. Do I believe that Scorpius is dead? Not for one damn second. Now, Aaron, I need to tell you how I feel and her giving that knowing look and saying, no, you don't. Let me tell you, I don't know if I love you, I know is as romantic as I think it is. But like me and my husband say it to each other all the time. Look, there's something that is so meaningful about them not having to say the words and knowing deep inside how each other feels, but like still like John wanting to openly express it. I think especially when it comes to Aaron, he wants to know that she knows for sure how he feels. Because with Aaron, I think, she's not stupid. She can see Crichton. She can tell, the way he behaves and the way he acts towards her. Like, it's not a mystery for her. It's not as complex as John the human makes it, because the Sebastian Aaron, the peacekeeper Aaron, is like, I can see. Like, she's very, I don't want to say it's black and white, because it's not, but it's not as complicated for her because it's so simple. That's the only way that I can like say it, is that it's not like it's this overly complicated thing for Aaron to have to like figure out. It's very easy to see from John like how he feels. Now, it's really funny that I was like talking about Stark and like whether or not like we find him if he's like floating like dust throughout the galaxy, and no, reconstituted, dispersed, reconstitute. My side, your side, my side, your side. Anyway, I'm glad we got that again. And I get that he hasn't been on the crew for very long often, and it's typically with John. But I do find myself kind of frustrated by like how everyone is like just yelling at him all the time, or like John pulling the gun and saying the thing about the lying. I was like, can we chill? And I don't know if that's because they're trying to tie it into the title of the episode or what, but I'm kind of like, hey, can we just not treat Stark this way? Like, he came to us with this plan. Well, we found him, but he had this plan. And it's to help Dargo get to his son, because obviously you can't just go steal him from the slave trade. Like, you're gonna have to purchase him. The fact that they thought they had money, that they would be able to purchase all of the slaves and Jothi and then be rich afterwards. They're spiders. Those things. I wonder if, what is her name? Natiri? If she knew that and she was going to give that to Scorpius to like sabotage Scorpius's ship to like get rid of him. Like, they have an interesting relationship. Like, the eye licking, I was like, really? Like, get out of his face, bikini, like with your tongue. That's disgusting. But like it seemed like she is like, one, afraid of him. I think most people are afraid of Scorpius. Two, that like indebted more so than just like keeping his money somewhere. And especially with them thinking that he had perished and then got rid of his things, I think it was like ding dong, the witch is dead. Like, yes, like no more Scorpius or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if she knew what those things were and was hoping that they would take over Scorpius's ship. Now, I don't know what they do, but like, you remember when the oh God, what was it? The Vork and the spidery cocoon thingy that had Rigel and then turned into a bunch of little bugs. Ooh, between eyeballs being ripped out and like 8 legs sprouting. No. I don't do well with multiple legs. Yeah. It's so weird because when I was a kid, I remember like, this is not good, but like pulling the legs off of a daddy long legs. Like, I don't know, you didn't think about it being a living thing at that point or whatever. And I didn't mind spiders and I didn't mind bugs and like none of that bothered me. And then just like one day, I don't know what it was, what I watched, probably Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and reaching the hand through like the hole to like turn the knob, and it was just a whole corridor of things. Medication. Anyway, so I don't know if she was like trying to sabotage Scorpio there. Now, the thing with like the rod and John not being able to actually put like the stuff in it to like actually hurt him, and that Aaron had to do it. Like, yeah, because he can't do that to Scorpy. The chip prevents that. But John having to fight that to put the cooling rod in Scorpy's little holder, catcher, spinny thing. That thing is so weird, so gross, and so amazing at the same time. But like that struggle, like my heart was breaking for him because like he wants to be free of it, but like it's telling him to save Scorpius, and like he's trying to like fight it, and he's just like, F it, we're both gonna die then, because I'm not gonna save you, nor am I gonna try to save myself in this moment. Now, singing the Star Spangled Banner was like, here's the thing is with Farscape is that they will have completely serious moments where it is heartbreaking, heart-wrenching, like, oh my God, look at John, he's in so much pain. And then he starts singing the Star Spangled Banner, and it's just like, I get that he's like trying to distract his own brain from like what's going on and trying to cover up Scorpius's voice, who might be calling for help. Like he's trying to do whatever he can to like focus on something else, but never fails to be amusing. Here's the thing. When Dargo is like, have I ever like disagreed with you about how ridiculous something is? Yes, you have. What are you talking about? Like Dargo's normally the first person to disagree with John about something. And like there's times when they haven't and they're all like, yeah, go team, blah, la, la, la. But like it's not always 100%. And like just emotions were too high. And then there was Stark. And then they were yelling at each other, and Zan not being believed, and then seeing like Stark's like face in like the mask in his hands. Like there was like a lot of high emotions that were happening, and I'm just like, can we just all calm the fuck down? Like, why are we so tense right now? And I feel like they just did that on purpose to like build up and ramp up the energy that was going into the episode, because it started in absolute chaos. And in the middle of it was chaos, and the end of it, like there was a little bit of relief, at least with Aaron talking to John. And, you know, like they never really get to say the thing that I want them to say because I need to hear it, but they say the things that they need to hear and the things that they need to say to each other. So there is like a little bit of like a relief there, but not much. I love that Rigel went along with the plan, even though he was like 10%. He still went along with the plan. He got gassed. He did like what he was supposed to do to steal the money. Now, was he doing it just because of the money? Most likely. But like it was still a huge risk for him to take. You know, like he could have flown the heck out of that pod. So proud of Rigel. See, I will give Rigel kudos when he deserves them. But I don't... Spiders. And Zan... the eye patch and all that, man, she was rocking that outfit. Amazing. Her and Chiana worked well together. Like I was really happy about that, really pleased with that. I love, of course, when John and Aaron get to be the two enforcers. It's always a good time when they're teamed up, because Aaron is typically the picture of calm. And when John's acting crazy, like, you know, she'll hop in there and like taking care of the control rods and being like, no, I will go do the doors. You know, she's just like, I've got this. Like, you go have your breakdown wherever. But like, she's always that picture of cool, and I absolutely love that for us. We have a good team. They just fight too much for my liking. It's almost like they're a family. Imagine that. But I'm happy we have Stark back, even though he's a little more erratic than when we saw him last. I do like when he's calm, but it does kind of fit the mold of like even when we saw him the time before and him kind of freaking out about like Talon shooting the Placavians and like him thinking that it was him. All of these things is like he tends to like panic, and he panicked and he like freaked out and, you know, threw the board down. And so I like the thing of him being that character. And I think by the time we're done with this, he'll actually have found like maybe a little bit of calm, courageousness, and an ability to concentrate in those moments. I sure hope so, because if we don't get Jotham at the end of this, I'm going to be pissed. So pissed. And like, yay on Chiana for being like, you know, friends are understanding. And it's just like, yeah, friends would go along with plans. They don't ask questions. Yes, they do. They're the ones that are going to ask the questions. But her just being like, yeah. And, you know, like friends apologize and friends forgive. And I'm just like, She's very wise sometimes. For a little brat, she can be very wise. But guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 1 episode early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Forgot what I was going to ask. Well, if you have anything to comment down below, comment down below. But what did you think about this episode? I will be watching the other ones, like the second one in this series tomorrow, and then the day after that I'll be watching the third one. So I will have watched all 3 by the time this comes out on Patreon, and I think I'll be probably well on my way into season 3 by the time this is actually on YouTube. So I don't know where I was going with that either. Sometimes Medicine Head is fun, and other times I'm like, oh, I'm a complete airhead right now. Can't think a thought. No, I ain't got nothing. I keep thinking about chicken wings. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, he said KFC, and I was like, finger licking good, and I was like, B-dubs, medium sauce, large fries, ranch on the side. So yummy. But I shan't have a beer now. No, that would be a mess. That would be mildly interesting, but an absolute mess. So we're not going to do that. Or are we? Anyway, guys, come back here for the next one. Maybe I'll be like a day more into healing and health. Maybe it got worse. I don't know. You have to wait and see. All right, love you. Bye.